Right, hello visuals, welcome back to the Visual Guys Entertainment News. It's Michael. I should have got more fags, mate. We'll be up for SmackDown. I'm going to run out of fags. Fuck off. It is the Entertainment News. Chris, I'm going to start this off now. I don't know if you're up to date, and I know I want to speak to you and be my friend.
I've got note.
It's your best part. Oh, see, look, he put his hand in your hand. Yes, he's a nasty, biting little pest, but he loves you. So he's like, please love me.
I don't want to.
This fat man's embarrassing. He makes me fucking sleep under puff and all fucking shit. Help me.
With your bandana.
Yeah, with your fucking lollipop bandana.
Have you finished? You little shitbag.
Of course it fuck has it. What was I going to say?
I don't know.
No, yeah.
You're starting off with something.
I've said this loads this time. I don't know if you're up to date because it's come back from its mid-season break. But I cannot alliterate. Yeah, I cannot alliterate. Alright, dog, calm down. Leave me alone. Fatty. Alright. No one wants to hear you, son. Click of the lick. High five with the face. I can't stress enough.
Mid-season break?
You'll come back from mid-season break of Rick and Morty. I'm assuming you're not up to date.
No, I realised you were back.
One sec. And we're back again, take two. No, Rick and Morty is back from mid-season break.
What's the first,
I think
break?
You'll need to do 7, 8, 9, and I think next week 10 will be out. I think that's what we're up to. But they come back with an episode that is just so groundbreakingly, absolutely fucking stupendous. Like, the whole episode is centered about being inside of this, because you know how mental Rick and Morty is.
Yes.
About being, spoiler, sorry, about, I won't tell you what happens, but it's centered around being outside of their canon and what's real world and their world, and they go through an entire adventure, and it ends with the intro, you know, the do and it because it's them trying to find their way back to the intro, and the way they do it, like they have these puns, you know, like all different stuff for a show. Like there's spoiler, there's what is there? There's direction, there's ad-lib, there's acting. They take all of these things from shows and they're different characters within inside of the show. They have like a superhero team of different, like there's one guy who's a plot twist guy, and it's fucking absolutely unbearably amazing.
Baseballs.
So you need to fucking smash that.
I will.
So good.
I will get caught up on the Rick and Morty.
So fucking good. But anyway, what else we got? Sorry, sir.
Was that all you got?
Well, I just needed to get that on there. I mean, I don't think most things I'm up to date with you with.
It's all you've got, son.
Wednesday feels like it came out ages ago now.
What's Wednesday?
Yeah, I did Wednesday the Friday after. Wait, did it come out on a Friday? I did it on a Friday when it came out. But I don't know if that was the day it came out.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But that feels like it came out fucking ages ago. Dog's killed my nephew by the sound of it.
Buried.
My what?
My what?
We said, yeah, Prime. It's in Logan Paul's drink. It's like gold dust, mate.
Right, starting off.
Yep.
MCU news.
I'm a fan of the
Armor Wars.
Oh, nice.
Armor Wars. We could be seeing Arnold
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
MCU.
Fair enough. Well, we've just had Sylvester Stallone in Guardians 2 and we know he's coming back.
True.
Does it say who or what he'll be playing? Or?
No, he just said we could be seeing him in Armor Wars. Not too sure who he will be playing.
Okay, I'll take that shit. It'll be quite funny seeing him rock up.
Yeah.
I'll take a bit of Arnie inside the MCU. Is the Armor Wars still a show? Have they changed it to a film yet, or is it?
I don't know. To be honest.
I think it's still a show.
I don't know, darling.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Well, what I do know is we will have a trailer of Into Spider-Verse 2
on the
next
12th.
week, 13th.
Oh, 13th, sorry, I read the 12th. Yes, I know,
13th.
mate.
What?
It's that fucking stupid weird tune. but she keeps fucking playing.
Okay.
These snapping. I don't fucking know what it is.
Yes, the trailer Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse will be released. Well, the trailer will be released on 13th of December.
Can't fucking wait for this.
Should be good. Should be
God.
good. Ultron 2.0.
Ah, you're going to mention Vision?
Yes.
Yes.
We could be seeing a reboot version of Ultron back in the MCU.
In Vision Quest.
As one of the main villains in the MCU project.
Yeah, I saw him and somebody else might appear in Vision Quest.
I don't know.
What is it doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm more than down. I fucking love Ultron.
More than down.
More than fucking down for some Ultron.
More than down. We're getting some little snippets of Daryl's Walking Dead at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently we're in France. I don't know how we're in France, but apparently
you did show a picture of thingy, and I thought maybe it's Vegas because they've got an Eiffel Tower.
France, but we're not on the same timeline as The Walking Dead. We're going to be jumping a little bit in front.
Wait, in front of the walk? You mean before the Walking Dead started?
After the Walking Dead.
Yeah. Well, that would make sense because
jumping in front. Yeah. So we're going to be a little bit in front. So the walkers are going to be a bit more active
and French by the sounds of it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a bit of a strange one.
Because if you remember on one of the episodes of World Beyond, we were in France.
Yeah.
And some kind of weird project was going on, and it was writing on one of the air ducts things.
That's a fair bit away because obviously we want to see him rejoin.
I think we're going into that. I think we're jumping into that world.
Okay.
That timeline.
So, I mean, it's a lot of ocean he's got to cross, mate. So.
Which means that I think the Sean and Rick's was also be in the same timeline.
Right. Well, so we know that they were in Detroit, though.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're still in the same timeline as
Right.
Daryl.
Okay.
I don't know about Negan and Maggie yet.
Right. Okay. That's all kinds of fucked.
Yeah.
Did you see the trailer for your show? The proper trailer, not the little teaser trailer?
I did.
You did? Did you like it? What did you think? I don't know if it's one of your notes.
I enjoyed it.
So, because obviously it means more to you than it does me. I watched it and thought, yeah, this looks fun.
It's going to be good.
So,
it's going to be good.
So far with the trailer, you're thinking, yep, nice.
Yes.
Awesome. Like I said, I just saw...
It's going to be good.
I just saw funness, but I couldn't relate to anybody because I don't know them.
Yeah. I've got a date on here, but I can't remember what it's for.
A date for? All right. I've got a date, but I don't know what it's for.
So let's get released. I don't know what. I'll have to come back to that one.
So you just have a date?
I just have a date.
Oh, fuck.
Season 2. HBO. I don't know.
HBO, is it a Game of Thrones thing?
No.
Who else do we do on HBO? I don't know what else we do on HBO.
No, there were. It'll come back to me. I'll figure it out. But what I do have a date for, and I do know, is Wednesday. Confirmed season 2 will be happening because season 1 is one of the biggest going series out there at the minute.
Did you see everybody? Like, people kicking off saying how the show was racist and that?
No.
Yeah, there's loads of things online saying how Tim Burton's made it really racist and shit. I'm thinking, hang on a sec. Her dad's Hispanic. We got that black girl, the fencer. She was kind of a main character.
Where were racist in this?
You tell me. I was baffled because apparently there was too many white people. I'm thinking,
what?
There was. I remember seeing a fair bit of diversity.
People just fucking being assholes.
Yeah, it was a bit. I mean, unless there's something there that I can't fucking see, but
just people being assholes. Yeah. But yes, Wednesday season 2 has been confirmed, and we will be getting things together, up and running next year. So we'll expect it on Netflix probably. Yeah,
it ended with the person. She got a stalker because she uses the phone, doesn't she?
Yes.
And she goes, "Oh, great, I've got a stalker."
Yes.
Yeah.
And obviously he got out.
He turned back to the Hyde.
The Hyde.
Yeah, which was a very Tim Burton-y looking monster.
Yes. So should be good.
Yeah, the only critique I've got on that show is I think you see too much Wednesday. I know that makes no sense, but because if you remember the old Addams Family and how we only see her as the moody, broody sort of shenanigans, but because you have to give her a bit of life and build the love in that.
If you think about it though, that was the Addams Family. This is her first series alone.
Yeah, I know, but that's why it worked for me. I feel like that when they did this, it should have been a whole Addams Family, not just a Wednesday. I feel like, because I'm personally, I've always been more intrigued because I love more Trisha and the dad. I always loved how they were in this creepy world. They were lovey-dovey, and I always found that funny. The butler and all the shenanigans in the house and all that carry on. But no, don't get us wrong though. Great show, I fucking loved it. But I thought it's going to turn into more of a teen drama, like a Riverdale.
Oh no, I don't think they'll go there.
When it already started with love interests and triangles and relationships and frenemies and stuff, and saying out the memes and talking about emojis, it's already there. I was like, I don't want it to be more of a teen drama.
I say what you mean, but no, I think it'll have its odd little bits and bobs, but I don't think it'll go down.
Because I don't want her to evolve and be like you was like at one point she's like, oh, my very first kiss. I'm like, I don't want to hear about this. I want to just hear about you being a
I don't think
cool.
it'll go down. She had her first kiss, didn't she?
No, yeah, she got it in the end. Who would have thought? And I did not like Uncle Fester in this at all.
Did you not?
No, I thought it was considering the original how he was. The actor was talking like that, and I'm like, because the actor that played him, he's quite funny and other stuff, but they made him very overly goofy and weird. Whereas like there was like a sinister sort of funny and silly, but like with a dark undertone in the original, and this was just very, very, very camp and flamboyant. And for me, it doesn't fit his role and persona.
I thought it was alright.
Who my favourite character from that was, and this sounds so stupid, the little bee kid. I fucking love that little bee kid. I thought that was good. But don't get us wrong, the show was great. I loved it, but there was a few things I thought, oh, please don't ruin. Like, I love this dark, edgy emo girl, like with the whole dancing and that, and I don't want her to get into a love twist and a love drama. And the guy with the long hair, like, I really like you, but I don't like you. You don't like me. Do you like me now? And I'm like, oh my god, get to the nitty gritty. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Is that your rant?
Yeah, that was my rant. Over.
And one that probably won't interest you, but season 2 of Clarkson's Farm has been announced.
February the 10th.
Yes.
My mate at work mentioned this today because I was like, because when he said it went February, I went, Ant-Man and the Wasp. I went, no, Figgy's Farm. I was like, all right. Just because he said February, and obviously Ant-Man's February, so that's the first thing I went to.
Yeah. Finally, Clarkson's Farm. Fucking first scene was brilliant.
I did I only saw the snippets, and the snippets made me giggle.
Brilliant. Small screen rumour.
Small screen rumour. What's this?
Judge Dredd.
Oh yes, with Carl Urban.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're both back. Finally.
You've seen the Dredd that you done. Yeah. Oh, so fucking awesome.
They're both back. It's about fucking time.
Yes. Well, obviously his stock's rose since being Billy Butcher, hasn't it?
Still early days, but it's getting there.
I fucking love that film.
Getting there. Right. DC.
Oh, DC, what we done?
Have you not seen?
I don't think so. Well, depends, enlighten me.
Well, Wonder Woman 3's been cancelled.
Oh, right.
Black Adam's been cancelled. I've got a list. Wonder Woman 3 is not happening. Black Adam 2 is probably not going to happen. Man of Steel is up in the air, and Aquaman 2 looks like... Well, no, Aquaman 2... Have we had Aquaman 2?
No, not yet.
Well, we don't know what's going on with Aquaman 2.
Did you not say November next year for Aquaman 2?
But they're on about changing Jason Momoa to be Lobo.
There's a little... Where is he? He's on his little... There he is. He's like a little heavy metal Superman villain.
That guy. They're recasting him as Lobo.
Don't get us wrong, he would make a great Lobo, but we've got him as Aquaman, and I love him as Aquaman.
And this is all because of the fucking...
Is this the James Gunn stuff?
James Gunn, Peter Safran, fucking Kevin Feige people. They want to... Yeah,
because obviously they recruited James Gunn, didn't they, to take charge?
Yes.
But I thought it was quite cool because he did an announcement on Twitter saying, listen, who do you want? And the fans got to vote saying, I want a show of them, I want it. And he took it into account. But so
Yeah, it's all getting changed around and everything else. So
the tease for Superman and Black Adam at the end of that is probably going to be pointless.
Yes.
What the fuck? They're not doing anything.
Don't know what's going on with the Flash because that's still up in the air as well.
I don't know what you do with that because we've had the trailers. From what I heard, the film was like they were done and shit.
Yeah, and the Snyderverse, I don't know what's going on with the Snyderverse now. So it's all kaput at the minute at the DC.
They started to find some better ground when Joker came out, the Batman. Zack Snyder's Justice League. They started to rebuild. We were hearing good things, and now it just sounds like an absolute mess again.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah, it's a bit of a nonsense at the minute. Nonsense.
It's like at least we still got the Batman. Just do not do anything to ruin that, please.
Well, that's nothing has been confirmed with that one yet.
Because we got that poster, didn't we? City of Fear with the.
Yes.
Oh.
As far as I'm aware, we've still got Batman coming. We've still got Penguin sorting out.
Yeah, let the Batman stuff carry on.
Who all the villains did we have? We had Crow.
Did you not
Scarecrow.
Did you not say Iceman? Did you say Mr. Freeze? Sorry, not Iceman.
Hog.
Pig.
And something else. Can't remember what
I remember you saying that. I can't remember what.
But we'll have to wait and see. I think there's going to be an announcement of something next week. Something's happening next week.
They just, they obviously just can't. Well, they got other for a while. They got Star Wars guy, Bad Robot, Cloverfield. What the fuck's his name? Yeah, you do. You know his name. You said his name loads.
Oh, I don't know.
The guy who makes Cloverfield. He rebooted Star Wars.
I know what you mean, but I can't remember who the fuck you call him.
But anyway, yeah, because they brought him in, and I thought that was going to help shape stuff.
Don't know.
Fuck knows.
Like I say, since these two have took over, they're having a complete fucking jig around.
Which, I mean, James Gunn's a great person to have because, I mean, look what he's created with the Guardians and stuff, but fuck me, what a mess.
Like I say, we'll know more next week.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
But moving on, Stephen King, The Dark Tower, we're getting a TV adaptation series.
Anything to do with the Matthew McConaughey Idris Elba one?
No.
It's not?
The Dark Tower is his books.
Yeah, is that not what they were? They did his book, Matthew McConaughey and Idris Elba.
I don't know, did they?
Did you just see what I saw? You did, didn't you? Just turned around, he's like that. Oh, I have a weird dog, mate. Yeah, I'm sure it was still his one.
Was that Stephen King shit?
I could be wrong. You know more about Stephen, but I'm sure it was his Dark Tower.
I've seen it, but I didn't realise it was a Stephen King thing.
Maybe I'm wrong. You'll have to Google it when we're done.
I'll try to look into it. But this one's going to be done by the guy who did the Haunting Hill House.
Did you like any of them?
I didn't mind them.
They were. They did a lot of one shot, and you know how much a fucking jizz of a one shot takes. But I don't know. It was like they would have massive monologues, and they'd go, "Oh, flash of a ghost," and then massive monologues, and I'm like, "Oh my god, this is paced so shit."
I didn't mind them, but like I say, it might be different. You never know.
Yeah, well, if it is anything to do with the Dark Tower one that I'm on about, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, you never know.
Even though that film got pure slating, I fairly liked it.
Yes. After many moons, a series that's finally happening. Freddy Krueger.
Oh, Freddy Krueger series.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Would this be Freddy Krueger when he was the weird little nonce and then into Freddy Krueger, or just straight into Freddy?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'd like to see him more as the... maybe we do like a Flash one where, the episode could pan back and forth before he was Freddy and then...
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind something like that because we never really... We did get the origin one of him where they showed you the parents burn him and that. But I'd like to see him as that sinister creep lurking and the being the weird Nazi guy because he was like that's a scary character.
It says it's going to follow from the Elm Street film.
What, the original film?
Possibly. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, if he's going to follow from that, then it's just all... Oh, okay. But it's the only... I love Freddy Krueger, but as soon as you're like, I'm not scared of you, he has no power.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. So he's like, fuck off.
Bye.
Burnt prick, and he's like, oh, I can't do well.
Bye. Again, after many moons, I don't know how this is going to work though, because comedy's changed since this.
Oh.
And I don't think it's the right time. I think they've waited too long.
Right.
Rush Hour 4. Jackie and Chris
I saw the picture of that. They stood there in a picture like that, yeah.
They've announced that Rush Hour 4 is in the works, but I don't think it's going to work.
They had that massive joke, didn't they, about somebody was called like When or Who, and Chris Tucker's like, no, not you. Hit the thing, and he's like, so like a lot of the Asian names and stuff, like sorry, Chinese names and whatnot.
So I don't know if this is going to work.
To be fair as well though, Rush Hour 1 and 2, beautiful. Rush Hour 3 was dog shit. So I don't know if this is one that's going to be like, and people will go, and I will go because like Rush Hour's back. Yeah. But like that third one when they're in Paris and that was fucking dreadful. Yeah. And it felt very forced and like, no, remember these guys, you gotta love them. I'm like, yeah, we love them, but
yeah, we'll see. We shall see. And what's also been announced, we just don't know when it's coming yet, is Crystal Lake.
Crystal Lake. Do I know Crystal Lake?
Jason?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. What, a film or a show of that?
Show. Another TV series.
Okay, I'll watch.
So there's no reason why we can't get these two together in a series.
They didn't.
At some point.
They didn't finish their. He's right in your pocket there.
Yes, it is.
They didn't finish that film. They just showed you Jason coming out of the lake with Freddy's head. Yeah. That was it. And Freddy gives a little wink. Freddy gives a little wink.
So yeah, and this is done by the guy who did Hannibal. The
original Hannibal, the Hannibal show. Did you ever watch the Hannibal show?
No.
It was fucking awesome.
Was it?
Especially if you like Hannibal.
Well, I'm thinking so. This is the guy who created the creations of Hannibal.
Yeah, because I think the TV show was just called Hannibal. So maybe it is that. Because I'm sure the rest of them, one of them Silence of the Lambs. One of them is one of them called Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you crying at? It's literally a bag that says, "Have your elf a Merry Christmas." What are you crying at, you little freak?
You little freakazoid. Back to Marvel.
Oh, back to Marvel.
Back to Marvel. It looks like Olivia Wilde will be directing the first untitled Sony / Marvel Spider-Man movie.
Oh, okay. So a Spider-Man movie. A Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Well, I don't see why not, because he signed a big deal with these.
Yeah. It was like nine more appearances.
Something like that. It was like a couple of films and a couple of series.
Yeah.
Like or appearances or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, looks like Olivia Wilde will be directing the first one.
Fair play.
I like Olivia. She's quite good. Season 2 of Shadow and Bone has been announced. Finally.
Did I watch Shadow and Bone?
I enjoyed the first one.
Got
a lot of witches and spells and stuff.
Don't think I watched. I'm sure I'm much just be thinking of you talking about it.
Season 1 was good. Recommend it. Season 2 we're looking at March next year.
Okay.
So that is that one. The CW. The final season of The Flash premieres in February. I think it's season 9.
Are you still up to date with it all?
No.
Yeah, I am up to date with it while I'm thinking, but
I think I'm on season 7.
It's since Arrow finished, the whole Arrowverse has just caved in. I know you preferred The Flash to Arrow.
I like The Flash.
And I do like The Flash. I think the show was one of the best things DC's done in ages, but it kind of imploded when he left. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same with that, Oliver. The Rig, the one I was telling you about last week, my bad, it's not a film, it's going to be a series.
Oh, okay.
Which premieres on Prime Video on the 6th of January.
Nice. Oh, shit, before I forget, did you see the trailer for the Generation V? The Boys spin-off?
No.
Yeah, that trailer's out and looks very, very interesting.
Very, very interesting. Right. And finally,
Finally.
the MCU Times.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Season 5 is the whole lot has been delayed.
Season 5 has been delayed. Phase 5.
Phase 5.
Right, Phase
Sorry.
5.
Phase 5. The whole lot has been delayed.
Okay.
Don't know who, what, where, when, why.
I don't mind that because...
But this is due to everybody kicking off because of Phase 4 being too short.
Yeah, well,
it wasn't enough multiverse going on and stuff like that.
I said it to you a couple of weeks ago, didn't I? And said it at the end, and you're like, really?
Yeah.
That's fine. And obviously, when they've done this before, they always come out in... I know some people might not like every aspect of MCU, but overall, it all plays out lovely.
In fairness, you can kind of see where people are coming from because... Guess we've had our good series, which is what Phase 4 was mainly on, series.
Yeah.
But only like 3 films.
What was it? Wakanda, Love and Thunder, Multiverse of Madness. And that'll be it, is it? Is that right?
Oh, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man started off, so 4 films.
Yeah.
But like Spider-Man, like kind of like, yeah, okay, that's the start of the thingy. Wakanda didn't really do anything about multiverse.
No, that was just purely Black Panther and a little bit of Mutant.
Yeah. Obviously we had Doctor Strange. What was the other one?
Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder. Was that anything to do with the...
Not really.
No.
I mean, yes, they cross multiple gods.
Yes, we're going to dive into it a little bit with Ant-Man and the Wasp, but that's the quantum verse, really, isn't it?
Yeah, quantum realm shenanigans.
Yeah. So,
but I mean, Kang's there.
I can kind of see where they're coming from, where it was kind of pointless.
Yeah, it wasn't. Well, it did a good
because the series
job.
had not to do with it. Maybe about from Loki.
No, 100%. Couldn't agree with you more there. But it did a decent job at establishing. Okay, we established nicely our new Cap. We established whether you liked it or not. This is She-Hulk. We established who is Moon Knight. We got a lot of established stuff.
We got a lot of that stuff.
But you're absolutely correct in terms of the overall picture wasn't.
Yeah,
we
what
just got
Phase
little
4
baby
was
steps.
supposed to be the multiverse. It wasn't.
Well, if you think about it, okay, not everything, right? Not everything. Like the Iron Man films were never about getting Infinity Stones, but overall, it was always like a step closer to an Infinity Stone. What's this? This attack an alien. Where's this alien threat coming from? Oh, it's Thanos.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But at least we had, like I said, Phase 3. We knew that was going to be a fucking huge war.
Yeah.
Which is what they built that up to be.
Yeah.
And this was kind of just like, there you go.
Yeah.
So I can see why people are a bit annoyed with it all and shit.
Yeah, because don't get me wrong though. I'm personally still happy with it, but I agree with you in terms of building the overall arc. It was felt like another establishment thing, but as well at the same time now because we've just had the Infinity Saga and we're like, oh, build to a big thing, and we're like, okay, we're not building anymore. Maybe we've had our preferences, or the way we want a Marvel film and shit to go changed a little bit. Because remember when Iron Man came out, then Thor, then Captain America, we didn't get this idea of a big spectacle build up. We were like, okay, Cap film, okay, Thor film, oh, it's an Avengers film, okay. Yeah. But now we're like, whoa, you've spent the last 10 years building and blowing your load. Why aren't you doing it at the minute? So that may be why. Maybe because Marvel have hit the bar too high straight away. Because obviously when they're all climaxed with Endgame and shit.
Yeah.
And don't get us wrong, there has been like some absolute fucking gems, like fucking Spider-Man for me. That will always be fucking. Oh, that was perfect, that film. I know there was bits like obviously Doctor Strange was hit and miss with you. You weren't overly keen on that. Thor, Love and Thunder overall, a few people weren't.
I wasn't keen on that, to be fair.
Yeah, whereas
I think they forced it to comedic.
A lot of people have said that 100%, and I see what they mean. I completely see what they mean, but I think it's because I'm just so in love with Chris Hemsworth and I'm so in love with Taika. I just had a fun time, and as well, I think it's because I spent years reading Thor being fight, yeah, it's an occasional joke, but serious. It was nice for me as a long-term fan.
Yeah, having
a fresh, but I can see where you are coming from. I can 100% see why you want this big fighting dude to be a bit more just broody and menacing and whatnot. I can see from your point of view.
So yes, Phase 5 has been delayed. So. Yes. Obviously, it looks like we're still going to get Quantum Mania.
Yeah.
Because obviously that's been announced, that's everything that's happening. But the rest of it, I don't know.
Right. Do you know what else it might be quite hard for them to do? Is getting, I mean, to me, again, it's worked. Like, Moon Knight worked of just being him on his own. But a lot of people might just want to be like, who else can we cram into this? I want to see loads of people. When does he need the big payoffs, like the slow builds? And we live in a world now, and especially in terms of media, where we don't like slow payoffs. We want like the TikToks, you know, quick now, we want it now.
Yeah. Because obviously, looking at this, after Quantum, we've got Secret Invasion.
Which, again, to me, I think that looks absolutely outstanding. Like, I think that looks so fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But again, I have to wait till I fully see it.
Good.
But oh well, I'll tell you what we'll end with. We got a minute full scene of the new Mario film. I am honestly, mate. If this film was coming out this year, this would be on this list that we're making up for next podcast.
Stop eating the jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see that minute clip?
I don't know. I have watched the trailer.
IGN have dropped loads of game trailers, but they also released
the Game Awards was just last night.
Yeah.
Did you watch that?
Yeah, because they showed Star Wars, Jedi Fallen, whatever the fuck, they're not Fallen Order, the second one, anyway. But yeah, we got a minute long thing. It looks, honestly, if you're a Mario fan and you ever played the games, this film literally just looks like you're watching the game being played, and I think this film's going to be so fucking, well, maybe not do, but I think it's going to be outstanding. I can't wait for me and you sit in the cinema and me just sit there like a child. Woohoo! Oh.
Should be good. If they're going to go down the route how they did Pokemon, it should be good.
Yeah, 100%. Oh yeah, I forgot I dragged you to Pokemon.
Because we've still got the second one to come, which we don't know if it's coming next year or the year after. Probably the year after, I reckon.
Yeah, and again, when you come back, because obviously I'm assuming you haven't rewatched it, but I've watched it loads. It's so obvious that the whole time Ryan Reynolds is like the dad, and
yeah.
You know, because the way they. Anyway, we'll leave it there because Chris has finished work and he wants to go and get some dinner. And the dog's pestering. I'm literally about to say that. Dog's pestering. But visuals, thank you, listeners. We'll keep on keeping on. And thank you, Chris.
Thanks.
Bye.
Love you, bye.